And just like that, we are back in Amsterdam. Damn! You know it's going down. We got 6 games in the book, 6 more on the way as we bring you the Amsterdam Masters for the 2nd consecutive year. One of the countries that has embraced 3x3 on a level unlike any other. Can you see the venue? Can you see the crowd? Can you hear the crowd? It's vibe. It's a vibe all day. And the local Dutch teams have performed so well.
Yes.
So far, Utrecht winners over Ulaanbaatar, Amsterdam with a blowout victory. So the local fans are certainly pleased. A couple of upsets to start the day. So as we move towards the second half here, we're going to find out, obviously, who's going to be going on to the quarterfinals. There's only 8 teams will be advancing. You won't find 2 better in the business. That combo is like mayonnaise and French fries. DJ Mike Lewis, DJ Last on the spins. They provide the soundtrack to this Amsterdam Masters. Vin Rock, Noah Lazarus. So I already used mayonnaise and French fries. I should go with
pancakes and syrup.
Pancakes and syrup.
Yes.
We're in Amsterdam, y'all. Come on. Yes, that combo is pretty dang good too. Not to mention me and my partner. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We'll see Ulaanbaatar for the first time today, and we'll see Dusseldorf for a second time. Dusseldorf with their backs against the wall and need of a win to have any chance of playing in the quarterfinals tomorrow. You like their chances against Ulaanbaatar?
I like their chances against any team. Look, you know me, I'm a fan of that Dusseldorf squad. I think they got the acumen to be able to beat anyone, especially with Leon Fatigue being the dynamic scorer that he is. But this team, Ulaanbaatar, they got the veteran savviness. They got Steve Sir in the squad. And look, Davasambu is a mismatch. You know that. If he's got his head in the game.
Yeah.
And there's certain games where he kind of is like, well, not lackadaisical because he always works hard. But his killer instinct of going to the basket sometimes goes away from him.
Yes.
But when he's determined to win, that man is a load to handle. He's so tough to stop.
Let me tell you the best player on their team this year. Dulgun Inkbot.
True.
Dulgun Inkbot has been unbelievable in 2024. And I like the add of Marco Dugarcia last year. He brings that toughness, that physicality defensively. He's changed the dynamic of this team. Steve Sher will shoot the nets off. Ulaanbaatar is tough. We're going to see what Dusseldorf is made of here. Well, as they fell short, they fell flat, in fact, against Amsterdam.
And Bryant didn't play.
True.
And that might have something to do with it, because he's their best rebounder, he's their hustle player, he's their defensive stopper. Yeah. And he sat out that game for some reason. Let's hope he's able to get on the court in this one.
Well, maybe we need to get an injury report and see what the deal is. But it's so hard to win in 3x3 with no substitute in a game that takes every ounce of your energy. And you need those subs. They're imperative to get wins. So we'll keep an eye on that situation. And they're gonna tangle with the bull. Let's go, Matic, to officiate this game number 7 on the day. We've been having such a good time. We didn't realize that we had knocked out 6 games so quickly.
Yep.
But y'all know how me and Boz do on the mic. This is infotainment.
We keep it rocking.
And we got all our friends in the house enjoying Amsterdam. I remember when we first were coming to Amsterdam, we're at Museumplein.
Europe Cup 2017.
That's right.
But you know, when you guys first came to the Netherlands, this is way back when things were less serious.
Before my first year.
I played my first challenger out here in the gym in 2012.
Well, that tells me something. That tells me that Netherlands has been invested in 3x3 for a long time.
Yes, they have been.
And you know what I love, and I know I'm gushing about the Netherlands and Amsterdam a lot.
Or keep it going.
But I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. it's the youth development too. It's the effort in teaching young players, 8, 10 years old, having a platform where they have 3x3 courts, where they can learn the skills and nuances of the game. And in 5 to 10 years, these are going to be the next big-time players in 3x3. Netherlands is one of the countries that lead in the way in terms of developing young talent for 3x3 and obviously building.
I think if you look at the 3x3 ecosystem in this city, not just the country, but this city of Amsterdam, I think it's the best in the world. School basketball is 3x3. There's 3x3 being offered on a consistent basis on all these courts outside. There's a social tool by 3x3 Unites. And then there's a development path as Leon Fortigue gets the crowd on their feet with the first bucket and a buck to boot. But I think then there's a development path going into several teams that can act in the street leagues, the pro leagues, the youth national team, and there's a path to the senior team as well. I'm proud to have been a part of that building of that ecosystem. There's been a lot of people involved.
If y'all don't know, the Mountain is a 3x3 pioneer. We did a feature on Jesper Jobse the other day, and if you look at those videos, you're going to see Boz feature all over that feature. That's throwback. That's what I was calling Boz's games. Now he's made the move to the booth.
Yep. We need to turn this thing around. I need you to get to a World Tour 1 so I can call your game. Who are you picking? What's your team?
Oh, if I had to pick 3 to play with?
Right now, but they can't be active in 3x3. So maybe former players or friends or people you know.
Okay. I have to think about that one. You gotta give me some time on that one.
We'll get a podcast set up sometime.
All right, I'm with it. Steve, sir, to the Doogie man. Doogie, spin. Nice little touch on the spin move and scoop. Dugosia. He's a bucket getter. He averages about 4 points per game. But in the context of 3x3, that's reasonable. That's a solid contribution.
It is, and I think what you're missing out on is the fact that I think, there's 2 players that provide the connective tissue for this team, right? It's Doogie and Enkbot. Enkbot maybe by sheer force of will on the defensive end. Doogie, he does all the dirty work, man. The hustle stats, the kind of like the deflections that no one sees, kind of getting in your ear as an opponent as well.
You know what I like? He has a personality in 3x3. He doesn't apologize for it. He's tough. He still plays his game a little bit like the old 3x3.
Yeah.
And he'll take it unsportsmanlike, but you're not going to get a layup on him.
No, you're right.
He's got that old school 3x3 vibe about him, and I like that toughness. Anyway, we got a 2-2 game. And for the second session, Boz, I think we're sold. Sold out.
I told you it's sold out. Tomorrow, we might be seeing too many people in here tomorrow.
We have a sold out venue.
I'll get estimates on how many people fit exactly.
I was just thinking, what is the capacity in this place?
I'll check. Wait,
Kevin's playing.
Oh yeah, for real.
Kevin Bryant, down low, up and in. So sneaking in and getting the score. 3-3 tie for T. KB up top. Nick Krop hitting with the hezzy. Would have had a chance at an easy layup had he not been fouled. Foul on the floor, so they'll get it reset.
I got some info.
Okay, you got it.
So
okay,
this afternoon,
Mark,
what do you think?
Is that Mark that gave it to you?
Yes, it was Mark.
Okay, what would I get? I'm going to guess after the 2 is missed. I'm going to say a capacity crowd in here is 2,000?
2,500.
2,500.
There you go.
Not far off. So there you go.
2,500. And again, sold out in the afternoon, sold out for tomorrow as well.
We got 2,500 strong in here as Fortigue takes it away from the Bull. Missed everything, though. Enkbot now. He's got Krop on an island. Enkbot drops it all to the Bull. No Bull. He's all business. He and Windler will tangle in this one. Fortigue, why not? That's why.
Fortigue hasn't hit his stride yet from long range. Look, he was good from the field close to the basket in their first game, 5 of 7 against Amsterdam. Hasn't hit a long range shot just yet.
Well, one pass too many. Shot clock violation on Ulaanbaatar. A team that has been very competitive in 2024. Have not yet won a Masters, where it's in a year where, hell, everybody's winning Masters.
You're right.
They did win last year in Wuxi. It was the first ever.
Shanghai.
Shanghai, I knew we were in China. Well, I wasn't there, actually.
I was.
Yeah.
That was me.
Shanghai. And looking for their first title since then.
That was my second ever solo World Tour, man. You left me.
Sorry, Boz.
No
my
worries.
schedule's crazy. It's not as crazy anymore.
No.
All right?
I'm glad.
Don't worry, I
I'd
won't
rather
leave you too much.
I'm rather a duo commentator. I like this.
Yes.
This is a good conversation.
Is this a love affair?
Huh?
Pause.
No.
No, it's
No.
okay. I took it too far, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize.
It's okay.
For that. Is it uncomfortable now? Is that how you feel?
I'll take a walk after.
All right, I get it. Let's call the game. Stop laughing, Boz. Boz, stop it.
All right. We're back, people. Sorry.
6-4.
Apologies for all of the delay.
Kevin Bryant gets tied up. Oh, Doogie. Oh, couldn't force a jump ball. Wild hook from Whitler. They hustle. Crop lefty stroke with the foul. Two-piece combo. Fries and the drink come with it.
And mayonnaise. Look, this is what makes Crop so dangerous. Went 2 for 4 from long range in their first game, and the man is a straight shooter. And I guess it might be his confidence that wavers sometimes, but if his head is in the game, he is so good. Very tall.
Yes.
And he's got that big stride too for a shot creator. He's a lefty, which is really tough to guard. I like his game a lot, especially when he's focused.
I think that we see the potential. We've seen it for so long. We see the physical attributes, the height, the wingspan, the touch, all of it. But again, you kind of called him out earlier. You said we want to see him step it up now. Maybe that's a start.
It might be. It might be.
Doogie to the crib. Took him on a drive straight to the destination. And he'll have a chance at a two-point play. Dugosia, the former Zamoon World Tour final winner, 2017.
There you go.
And he's found a new home with the Mongolians. Nothing. I was trying to say what's up to Mark, but he couldn't hear me.
Oh. Just go up to it. No.
Meantime, off target, missed left to the free throw line. Sir has been quiet in this one. Kevin Bryant has handcuffs on him.
Tracks it down. And
Way to track it down by fatigue. Good hustle play, but both Dusseldorf and Ulaanbaatar haven't unlocked their full offense. We haven't seen Steve Sir get loose for easy looks. And again, that is very much needed on this Ulaanbaatar squad.
Yeah, you know, but Steve is a catch-and-shoot player at this stage. He's 42, deadly. Teams are doing a good job fighting through those screens or fighting over him and not giving him those looks because he's as knocked down of a shooter in 3x3 as there. Who can you think of that you would say is more potent with an open look?
Majstorovic and Jimmer.
Okay.
That may be the only two.
Well, I'd say that's pretty damn good company.
Yes.
Right? Oh, yeah. Shoveled it right to the horseman. Giddy up. Straight down the lane. Oh, what a pass. Threaded the needle. Windler setting up for T. Now the Bull is on the charge. Kevin Bryant D'ing up. The gun now has the Wilson. Hezzy, drive, pull up. No. Bryant will snag the rebound. Now Windler. Oh, right pass, Inkby. He couldn't do nothing with that.
Look, Windler is the backbone of this team, right? You know what Verkeek is going to try to give you. You know Crop is going to be up and down sometimes. Bryant's pretty consistent, but Windler is always right around that 5 to 6 points mark, has a couple of rebounds, can create his own shot too. Look, when I first saw him, he didn't look like much on the basketball court.
He doesn't.
But he is a very, very good player. But
knocked down.
That's a very good shooter.
Knocked down. The Sheriff.
But yeah, I want to get this out because again, I said he didn't look like much on the basketball court. But Wendler, again, such a good contributor. Is patient, is strong, tough to guard, and knows how to work around screen. So just big ups to him.
I think everybody needs a player like that.
Yes.
You need a glue guy. Like I would say that Nanad is for Oob or Badac is for Oob. They can score,
yes,
but they don't demand the ball. They are hellish to deal with defensively. They are hellish to deal with in the post and on the glass, setting screens.
Yeah, and in a way, 3x3 is played nowadays with a lot of smaller players and a lot of interchangeable size. Having a taller player that's able to both go out and guard on the perimeter as well as punish inside is a
luxury.
Plus. Yeah, it's a luxury.
It's a luxury to have.
Accelerates. Unable to hit. Off balance. Shot no good.
11-9.
Yeah, Doogie working.
And the pull.
And there's the bull charging.
Bulldozing.
Can't do nothing with it. Thievery too. Davasambu. Spinning. Oh, but he lost the cookie. Dugosia. He was working on a highlight there. Now he's going to go back to work. Dugosia. Oh. Absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not.
We've seen him attempt that.
He's hit those though.
Yeah, I know.
But that time it's an absolutely not.
No.
Got a game here, as we expected it to be, a battle. Ulaanbaatar have had the benefit of resting up to this point today. If you look at that as a benefit, depends on what school of thought you come from. Dusseldorf have got a chance to get the nerves out. I was talking about Ulaanbaatar's body of work this year. They're on the cusp. When we talk about teams that will qualify for the World Tour final, they're currently 11th.
Yes.
To the last direct qualifying spot. But they started the year hot. They won the Zaichang Challenger. Of course, you remember that.
Yes.
5th in Edmonton. 4th in Shanghai. And then they fell off a cliff in Wuxi, finishing 12th.
Yep.
It's the consistency that has been lacking for them this year. But that's really it.
And one of those teams that I think could definitely make it, right? I mean, they've been a staple in 3x3 for so long, and then they got lifted up by the presence of Steve Sir.
Yep.
Moving to Mongolia, bringing that shooting acumen. I think we're going to see him there. Let's just say that.
Shooting and the coaching, it's invaluable for their team. 3 minutes to go. Dugosia, he blew it. Good thing he's got the bull down there. Now the bull, he gets blown by. It was Fertig as the matador. And then Dugosia throws Fertig to the ground.
Yeah.
13-10, very few blowouts today, all competitive. And they'll take a look to see if that needs to be upgraded in any way, because it did get physical. And I get it. Cleaning the game up. You see a lot more unsportsmanlike called this year for dangerous plays, really hard contact, open court fouls, like in 5-on-5.
I don't mind that, to be honest with you. I like the fact that they're calling those kinds of things. Again, look, at some stage in some tournaments in the past, our game looked like a basketball wrestling game with a green or a yellow and blue ball. I just have to say.
That is a fact. I can't deny it.
It's gotten more attractive to watch, even to me, and I'm a 3x3 lifer.
I think that 3x3 is at its best when it's an offensive game. It's fast, potential for a highlight every play. So the more offense, the better. The quicker the games, the better.
True.
Right?
I mean, that's your line of thinking. I like some defense. I just like that defense to be clean.
Yes. Serve from out deep. We're going to act like we didn't see that. Steve Sir don't do that. That wasn't Steve Sir we just saw shoot. That was
Steve Mann.
Steve Mann. Yeah, let's go with that. That was John Sir, his cousin. 3-point game. Fertig trying to cross up the bull. Instead, he divorced him. He left him.
That Euro step is a piece of beauty, huh?
Fertig's a problem. Fertig is going to be a problem.
And look, and you know, I've been talking to the young fella, and he is hungry. After every loss, he's upset. He's looking at ways to improve himself. I think he's got the DNA to be a very, very good player.
He's a player they can build around, for sure. He's getting a rest right now, as is Inkbot. Steve, yes, sir. He is shooting like somebody said, lights, camera, action.
Thing is, in a game of 3x3, a lot is about energy. And when a teammate of yours takes that type of shot, it usually takes away your energy. Because it's a very hard shot. If you miss it, then you know, your momentum goes down. Steve, though, not the case.
Nope, but also long rebounds, too, on those long-range attempts. But, sir, man, he's still playing at such a high level at 42. Just celebrated a birthday about a month ago. His family is here, standing to our left, screaming, "Go, Dad!" Part of this capacity crowd of 2,500. Big thank you to our ball sponsor, Wilson, our official timekeeper, Maurice Lacroix. Also, if you want to get some 3x3 gear, some t-shirts, hoodies, shorts, socks, we got it all for you. All the swag, go to 3x3-shop.com. 3x3-shop.com. You can find everything that you could possibly want.
So apparently they got a nice cream-colored shirt with a blue logo on it. I'm not sure.
Oh, I've seen it. It's cold.
I know.
Oh, Boz got it on.
I got it.
And it's not an extra medium.
No, it's not.
He makes it look a little medium because he's 7 feet tall.
Why, thank you.
He's a large man. Oh, there's the bull. Oh, he missed it. I'm actually getting some specially made 3x3 shoes.
Really? What kind?
Oh, they're Air Force Ones.
Okay.
And they will be custom. I'll find a picture for you, but I'm gonna show the public once I get them.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right.
You bring it. Oh, big shot. Fertig coming through when it matters most. A big, long-range shot and a foul. That's going to be a possibility of 4 points here.
Yeah, look at him. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
Good. I like that. You have me speaking Dutch on the stream because you were singing so nice.
How do you say welcome to Netherlands in Dutch?
Welkom in Nederland.
Welcome in Nederland.
Yes.
Welcome in Nederland.
There you go.
Yeah, I got it. See? Coach B, Brian, what's up, man? Oh, man.
Dusseldorf at game point because of the freebies here.
43 ticks left.
That was a huge swing by Fertig. 4 points. He was down 2.
He's a dog. He's off the leash. Dusseldorf, game point. Ulaanbaatar with the backs against the wall. Faker. He had him dazed and confused. Now Ulaanbaatar could steal it, but they got to D up first. Fertig on the attack, forces a shot up. Oh, out of bounds. Either way, this is going to look good for Ulaanbaatar because if it is ruled Dusseldorf ball, which it is.
Well, Dusseldorf just challenged.
Okay.
But I'm curious to see what they challenged because look, the shot clock is stuck at 0.6. They challenged the out of bounds. I feel like that might have hit rim.
Well, hopefully.
I'm not sure, but.
Well, hopefully, here we go. We got a second look here. Not from that angle.
No.
Can't really tell.
No, it didn't hit rim, though. At least it looks like it didn't. So that would be 0.6 if they get it back.
Yep. Either way, they're going to have to force something up, desperation. And that bodes well for Ulaanbaatar because all they want is a chance to get a shot up and potentially steal this one.
Yeah, and how many times have we seen this scenario where Steve Sir has stepped at a plate? But you know what? Let's not even talk about that before it happens.
Well, no, it's okay to make a prediction. And you look like a genius when Steve Sir hits the 2 to win it.
No, you're right.
So stand on it, Mars. Make a prediction and stand on it.
Look, this has the scenario Steve Sir written all over it. Let's just say that. Ulaanbaatar very good at drawing up plays to get Sir an open look. They go with a double high post look with Doogie, Sir, and Inkbot.
Steve Sir, off the curl.
Sir, Doogie's got a shooter. He had one. Oh, they nearly turn it over. Sir with it back. 3 to shoot. Sir falling away. Game over. The Sheriff shuts it down with a Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater. He knew what time it was. He knew what time it was.
I kind of knew what time it was. No, really don't. I told you this had Steve Sir written all over it.
You got a crystal ball over there?
Man, maybe. It's easy to see where they're going to go to if they want to get it too.
Paul Sir in the building.
I know.
He make Dad proud?
Here.
Absolutely. Paul Sir, Steve's dad, just watched this boy hit the game winner.
You mean Sir?
Sir. Oh, you're hot. You're starting the second session hot, boss.
Yeah, you have to. All right, heartbreak for Dusseldorf, though.
Yeah, they're out.
Yep.
Dusseldorf are done.
Good effort, because they came close against Amsterdam as well. But, yeah, a stunner like that.
That was a stone-cold stunner. Yes, from Steve Sir. My goodness, what a game. What a game, but they left the door open. And you knew if Ulaanbaatar got a look for 2, that's exactly what they were going to do. And they found the most deadly shooter in this competition. Steve Sir, game time. Crazy. So, next time for Dusseldorf, they won't be getting it done here in Amsterdam. Luckily, we got more action left on the schedule. That's good news for everybody. We will keep the schedule moving on up with Pool A action. We'll see Hangzhou for the first time against Utrecht. Utrecht with a chance to go undefeated. They're on deck from here in Amsterdam.
Dang.
You know it.
Check out some of those highlights. Which is Pool B. Ulaanbaatar now moves up to the 2nd spot. Amsterdam standing on top for that Pool B. Coming out next,
Welcome to the World Tour.
we got
That's right.
Hangzhou
And Utrecht.
China.
Faz is going to have a lot of good things to say about Utrecht in their opening win against Ub, and he should.
Yes. A lot of good things to say. No, they were incredible, man. They brought the defense. They forced an overtime against a very strong Ub team. Look, the one thing I want to highlight is Nesta Agassi grabbed the 3 most important offensive boards, I think, in the history of Utrecht. Let's be honest. Or maybe not in the full history. They've had some good games in the past.
I was going to say, that's a lot.
Hey, right. I was able to grab some rebounds for Utrecht way back when, so I don't know. But really, though, 10 boards for Nesta Agassi, who had a huge impact on the game, and then Dimes with 9 big points. But look, these fellas come up first. Hangzhou, it's Bursak and Kovacevic. Kovacevic, one of the main weapons for them. He's made himself into a great shooter. He's not shooting a lot on volume as far as from distance. And I like this guy. Vidovic.
I call him Bones. This team is the dog pound.
Oh, yeah.
They are scrappy. They are fighters. And he kind of looks like some kind of terrier or something.
Yes. X factor for them though, Vladimir Trajkovic.
Ooh, Hezzy.
Hezzy. If he can get that Hezzy, then that's gonna be interesting.
Yep, Hezzy. I'm with you there too.
Hey, look at this crowd get on their feet. We might have to stand up. I can't see the court anymore.
Lights are flashing. People are on their feet, waiting for Utrecht to take the court. Here they come.
Yes, sir.
Van Tilburg out first, the big man in the middle. That's an Olympic gold medalist right there, in case y'all didn't know. Dimes, the male Vandal horse. Lion's heart is what he plays with. He's the lead lion of this pack. Or pride, I should say. Dogs run in packs, lions run in prides.
Oh,
So
right.
it's the pride versus the pack.
Okay.
Yeah, you can market that. That's
You
marketable.
think on that one on the play here? Like,
No, it just came to me.
oh, okay.
Organically.
All right.
Yeah. Norbert.
Big Norbert.
Norbert Stuyvesant.
Had a, he went over for it from the two-point line, but he had the most important score of the game, getting that offensive
Game winner.
rebound.
Sure.
So big game by him.
I'm not going to change my dark horse pick. I'm not going to change it. But if I could.
If they get a win here, you definitely should.
But if I could.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see because this Hangzhou squad is a squad I don't know if they match up well with. I think if Trajkovic is playing and if they get the shot going, because this Hangzhou squad, again, high variance. They shoot a lot of twos. Vidovic will shoot. Trajkovic will shoot. Bursak, well, not so much. He's only hit 1-2 in the season.
Yeah.
But Kovacevic as well. And Kovacevic and Vidovic leading the squad with points. And then Vidovic coming through with the key assists, the drives, you know, all that stuff. I think they have the acumen, they have the setup to go very far in every tournament again because they shoot so many twos.
Well, I think with Hangzhou, it's interesting because I think that recklessness helps them sometimes, and I think that recklessness hurts them sometimes.
Yes.
So when say you're reckless and you're taking some contested twos, but you're making a bunch of them, they win the game.
Oh, yeah.
Not only do they win the game, they go far in the tournament. But if they shoot it at a low percentage and some of those inadvisable shots, we'll say, they end up hurting them, taking them out of the game. Now they're in a 5 or 6 point hole and having to climb back.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Look, and I think, once again, I'm going to mention this. It's going to come down to Trajkovic. If Trajkovic has his head in the game, and that is not always the case. Let me be clear. He's a good player, but he's not always locked in. If he is locked in, though, this team is very tough to beat.
I agree with you.
But with the defense we just saw from Team Utrecht, I'm not sure. Because, you know, Oob is very tough to beat. Maybe more so than Hangzhou. And Utrecht just ground him into the ground.
Utrecht will put you in handcuffs.
Yes.
And they won't read you rights, and they won't let you call the lawyer. Oh, my goodness. It's all right, because he's saved by the bell. Do you remember that show?
Yes, yes, I do.
He's got saved by the bell. Remember Zach and Slater?
Oh,
Screech?
Yes. Screech. I
Lisa?
remember Screech. Lisa, huh?
Not really. I made it.
Yeah.
But Vidovic, Bones. Oh, he ain't on your team. He ain't on your team. He got a gray shirt on. So Vidovic just glitched right there. Throws it away. Oh, and I didn't even mention Kelly.
Are you right?
Kelly's the one. Anyway, I got to see. Ooh, jab. Oh, he's playing with his food. Oh, he's playing with his food. He ain't getting no dessert.
Cat-like athleticism. That's all I'm going to tell you. He almost stumbled, kind of slipped and slid, and then somehow got up for the lay.
2-1 start for Hangzhou. Just scratching the surface. Not even a minute into this contest. Game number 8 on the day of 12. Hope y'all enjoying the action, watching from wherever you're watching from. As Thellison will kick it back out. Van Tilburg now making his drive move. He'll get it back to Thellison. Norbert, he is fouled. Ooh.
Yeah, not smart. You have to let the shooters land, and they got up and underneath Norbert.
Ellison will get his chance at the stripe. Somebody that's averaged 5.8 points per game this year.
Yeah, he stepped this game up in his transfer from Amsterdam to Utrecht, where he's supposed to have more of a leadership role instead of being a young guy that had to learn. And he contributed on Amsterdam last year as well. So
absolutely. He's a 67% free throw shooter, and he splits a pair right there. Makes it a 2-2 game. The voice, Kyle Montgomery, in your ear. The Mountain, Boz Rosendahl in your ear as well.
Yes.
There we go. His voice is a little bit deeper than mine.
Yes. Well, I had a bit of a flu like a week ago, so my voice is a bit shot. I've been crunching on liquor. No, it's gone.
No, my throat is starting to itch now. As soon as you said that,
some licorice.
I got the sniffles.
You got some licorice for you.
Oh, you do? No, it's black licorice, Boz. You know I don't do the black licorice.
I know. We'll get some lemon tea and honey. Ooh.
Yeah, put a little dab in there for me.
I got honey with me, specifically for that.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, for me as well, but like also for you.
Such a good guy. Vidovic.
I gotta show you some love when we're reunited. I haven't seen you since what, Lausanne? It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's 2 months.
Early August, right after the Olympics.
Yes, sir.
Hell, what month are we in now? October.
October, yeah.
Wow. Season is just blowing by. 17 events. Meantime, Kovacevic, Swishalicious. Dimes getting in his bag. Never mind. I thought he might hit our angle is straight on. So
it looked like it was going down. You're right.
It was deceiving. How many years did you play with Dimes? 2?
I played against him 1 year and with him 1 year. No, actually 2, because he played in 2017 as well.
Former teammate of Fandor Horst. Kovacevic on the inside. He's getting to work. Hangzhou with a 4-point lead early. Uh-oh, get out of here. He got rid of Trajkovic. Made him lay down for a nap. Oh, that was Vidovic, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a mismatch for Dimes, who is just way stronger than Vidovic. I told you this Hangzhou squad is going to lean on the 2 points.
All right, he got that gun off safety. Bones makes it 8-3. Utrecht need to show some life here. Still early, but getting back to the system play. Oh, around and down. He flushed it. 8-4, wait a minute. Got an offensive foul in the paint. That was whistled on Bursak.
I think for this young Utrecht team, what the difficulty is here is after a statement win against Oob in that game, you have an incredible adrenaline high.
Yep.
And then once you're done, you're left with nothing. You have to build that back up, and it doesn't build back up in a couple hours. So you're a little bit flat to start the game here.
Well, you can't underestimate any opponent. You beat Oob, you certainly expect to come out here and beat Hangzhou, but I told you that I call them the dog pound for a reason. They are dogs. They fight you tooth and nail until the end. Made it all the way to the final in Romania last year.
They won, actually.
Yes.
Constanta.
Yep.
And Trajkovic was incredible in that tournament.
That was a lot of contact there.
Man, it looked like that might be, it might have been a foul, but the referees are closer to court than us.
Give them the benefit of the doubt. They not like us.
Yeah.
Hey,
we're not like them too.
They not like us. They not like. Dimes finishes what he started, and now Utrecht are alive. 8-5 is the game. Vidovic, just weaving his way in. He misses. Thankfully for him, Milan Kovacevic is there to save the day. Dimes, strong drive, left, finishes with the right.
More movement for Utrecht now, more speed, more sense of urgency in the game.
Yes. 6.5 to play. Got off to a bit of a slow start. So the fans are a little bit anxious here watching this team. But I can tell you right now, if they go 2-0 here in group play, people are going to go crazy. There's the look at the lucky hit at the horn from Vidovic. Agassi getting in. Man, Agassi needs to start showing more energy.
Thank you, Vince.
I'll try.
I'm learning.
'96, back at it. Vidovic with the step.
Oh,
Jump
that's great
ball.
defense.
Excellent defensive play. Timed it perfectly, got his hand in the cookie jar.
Snatched that. Good patience by Van Tilburg. Look at this.
This is where quickness is equalized by length.
Yes.
So if you got a big like Tilburg, you don't expect the guard to be able to score easily. All it takes is that or a block from behind. Has he? No.
Yeah, that thing's going to get up in the park.
He threw that over to Vin Rock. Vin can hoop now.
Vin can hoop. Vin was a great hooper back in the day. You know he played college ball in the States, huh?
Yeah.
UNC Asheville.
Vin still looks like a straight hooper to me.
And I think he's 50, bro.
Vin ain't 50.
I think he is.
Two-piece, no biscuit. Van Tilburg is pumped up too. He's flexing. I don't see no muscles. But he's flexing anyway. You got to have a little bit of. That's all right. He's all right.
He's feeling how hard he works in the weight room, probably.
Oh, he dispenses of Trajkovic? No, Vidovic.
Yeah. Technical foul for flopping.
Oh, yeah, that's another point of emphasis this year. So all of a sudden, we've seen a shift in this game. Hangzhou had a 4-point lead early. Utrecht had come out flat defensively. Now we have a tie game, and how the tables have turned. Because Hangzhou have 6 fouls. Utrecht have done a great job defensively in staying disciplined with just 2 fouls to their name and an even score. Now the momentum arrow favors them. Dimes, no, off the iron. Rebound goes to Thellison. He will elevate, count that.
Hustle plays. Agassi got his hands on the Wilson 2 times before Thellison picked it up and scored.
Now Kovacevic, he's wasting no time heaving up that mess. Dimes wants it. Instead, he'll set the screen. Thellison moving left. He's got Agassi on the baseline. He decides to chunk the deuces. Ricochets right back to him. They'll get reset with a fresh 12. Dimes thinking about the 2. Instead, he'll drive. Is the floaty coming? No. Fade away instead.
Yeah, he thought he had him with that hesitation, but Kovacevic stayed patient.
Oh.
That's an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
Yep.
Clear. That's the equivalent of a clear path if you watch 5-on-5 hoop. And you can see Vidovic with that quick step. Agassi reaches around.
Yeah, not smart. Let's give it that 1.
Now the debate would be, did he make a play on the ball?
No.
Okay. All right.
FIBA 3x3 U23 World Cup 2019.
Bob's out here taking selfies. Send them to his beautiful wife.
I have to, man.
Kirsten.
I got a picture of her and the kid watching us.
Oh,
they're going to be here tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm going to
great.
introduce you to my kid.
You should.
Please. She's going to be wearing some earmuffs for sure, but
Yeah, it's going to be loud in here, Bob.
Oh,
Take,
yeah.
take care of the little ones. You'll be a 2-time dad before you know it.
March?
Yep. Wow. You know, I was born in March.
Me too.
17th for me.
First.
All right.
And then this kid's about to be born March 11th. I don't know next week what the gender is, actually. That's going to be a women's series or a World Tour player. We'll see.
Happy for you, bro. You and Kirsten both, really. I would say I would babysit for y'all, but I think that next year's schedule is going to be
Yeah,
pretty stacked.
I know.
So,
I know.
sorry.
Hoping to be there for some of that.
Oh, you will.
Maybe more.
Agassi. Yes, he will get the friendly roll as it trickles in.
12-10.
12-10. Hadzi, Trajkovic. No. Let's see, 5 on Utrecht.
Yeah, and this is an attest to Kovacevic's sheer will of getting to the Wilson. He went in there, tried to get that offensive rebound, and they had the foul.
Vidovic lofts it inside, and Kovacevic is able to finish. Nice connection there for the Dutch. I mean, for the Serbians.
Oh.
Yes.
Using the height.
I mean, I know it's Hangzhou, but we got Serbians and Slovenian.
Yeah.
Vidovic, no, great defense inside. Ben Tilburg. This man is all over the glass. Dellison, step back. You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that. 14-11, right back. Make that 14-12, one possession game. Dellison just hit one. Does he want another? Not right now. I'll give it to Dimes instead. The Olympic champ with the dream shake, but he can't knock it down. So Dimes hasn't quite had the touch. ISO, you know what's going to happen here. Oh, why does he keep clowning on people with that hezzy?
You know exactly what's going to happen.
You know what's going to happen every time. He just, and he's out of there.
Yep, and then that little, that's not a smart foul.
Oh, man.
2 free throws coming up. Yeah, that little hesitation and then just straight up going right. That's such a difficult shot to guard because you can cross back too, though.
Actually, not the worst foul because any defensive foul, they'd be shooting 2 free throws anyway.
You just don't want to put anybody on the strike, though. Why would you not contest and then just, live with the result?
Sure. But that's a much worse foul if they got 3 fouls and you send somebody to the line shooting 2. Right? Oh, man, Ben Rock's got the, what is that? An air gun?
Yeah, with some T-shirts, I think.
Throw it up here.
You better duck.
I need a new tee. I'm still wearing my 100.
Well, we need to get you a new one.
Sorry, I get it. I'm going to go to 3x3-shop.com.
All right.
Yeah. Give me some accessories.
Yeah, hell, we get you some 3x3 Unite stuff as well. We got an umbrella nowadays because the Dutch weather.
Well, y'all hooked me up last time I was here. 3x3 Unite, shout out again. I got a dope hoodie. Here's what I really want from 3x3 Unites. I need one of those jackets. Bro.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Those jackets are so hard.
You mean the limited edition ones?
Oh, man. Can the voice get one? Can I get one? It's 10 years worth of jacket. Maybe?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Let's see. All right. Bones. Uh-oh, same spot, same result.
Top of the key, Vidovic.
Dellison trying his hand. Top of the key, it's no good. We're dead even now, though. We got ourselves a ball game. Bones. Blau. 17-15. Uh-oh, Utrecht. They can't panic now. Dimes right on time. He playing double Dutch. They playing 3x3. I think those young ones like that. 17-17. Special K's at home. Rubbing her belly. Saying go. $17 up, 2:34 left. Here's a look at the Dimes step back. He hadn't had the stroke up to this point, but shooters shoot. Got to have a short memory in 3x3, especially with the next play right in front of you. That's a clutch knockdown. Looked like Hangzhou might be in position to pull off the upset, and it's still anybody's game. But dead even, 17 up. First to 4 points wins. Whoever's got the most points when 2.5 minutes expire. That's an easy look there. Nice setup from Vidovic to Kovacevic. Now Dimes, he's in takeover mode. Dimes is in takeover mode. He scored the last 3 for his team. Can he D up Kovacevic on the inside? Ooh, travel. Good defensive possession, but he made a nice move there. And had he not shuffled that pivot foot, that would have been a big score for Hangzhou. Instead, Utrecht will take back over. At the top of the key, Van Tilburg will do the honors. He's got Bones defending. If you're Utrecht here, I think you attack the basket. You try to get a good look or draw a foul. It doesn't look like they're good. No, it's a bad possession. Yeah, bad possession. As they'll give it right back over. That is not what they had hoped for. Vidovic now falling away. Don't sweat the technique. I don't care what you say about his shooting form. That was good money. His third 2 of the game. Hangzhou about to pull off an upset if Utrecht can't steal it. The door is it's cracked open. That's what that meant. It's Bones. Couldn't do it. Dimes. Whoa! That was right on line. And the crowd thought it was good too. Everybody in this building thought this shot was money. So did Dimes. Just a little too much sauce on it. So now they'll have to D up after this out of bounds challenge, but that would have been, he would have been a thief in the night. Wow. Got another one coming down to the wire. Had an overtime thriller earlier. Steve Sir winning 1 in OT. Dellison with a game winner as well over Oob in OT. Actually, Sir's shot was in regulation, but it was pretty much at the horn. Now let's see. Enough of that. It's getting tense. Uh-oh. 2 ball. Well, that would have put it away. Ooh, who touched it? That's the question. Tough decision here for official D-Jack and Vesco. It's going to go to Green. And again, Hangzhou, all they need is 1. Utrecht do have a foul to give. They do have a foul to give. They get in a bad position. Uh-oh. Inside, Kovacevic, that's your game. That is it, Hangzhou. The dog pound. Here on Bart. Yeah, they in the building. They in the building. 21-19, Utrecht will not go unbeaten in this group. And we will still see Hangzhou go up against Oob by the end of business today. But give it up to Hangzhou, who managed to get the job done against a very, very tough Utrecht team as they managed to pull that one out by 2. Baz is standing by. He's courtside, getting ready for some post-game questions that he is well prepared for De Meo Vanderhorst, the Olympic champion here in Amsterdam. Let's get it down to Baz courtside with Dimes.
All right.
Dimes, I know you might be a little bit disappointed, but I still wanted to ask you, as a real Amsterdammer, how proud are you performing this way with your squad? And again, I know you didn't get a win, but you guys played a great game. How proud are you as an Amsterdammer to be performing in this venue in front of this crowd with your team?
Set aside from the loss, what you say, I'm pissed, but this is amazing. This is my first time, my first year. And just giving me goosebumps and during the game, I feel y'all support. So keep supporting Amsterdam tonight and us tomorrow.
All right. One last question before I get out of here, just for the people here in the crowd, just to get a glimpse into your season. You won a gold medal and step onto this squad with young fellas to try to help them out. How's the process been so far?
It's hard to give compliments after the last game, but I think we're doing amazing. We're doing great. they're talented young kids, and with my leadership, I think it goes to a new level, and we just have to finish these games too, and then I'm really happy.
All right, die meneer van der Horst, give it up for everyone.
Well, it's certainly understandable. You know, they don't come out on top. Dime's not mincing words. He says it's hard to be complimentary when you're pissed off. And that's just the standard of excellence. He just wants to continue to get better and better and better. I love an honest interview. Love it. Anyway, enjoy the highlights, okay? It was a close one. Another game decided by just 1 point, which is pretty typical in 3x3. These games come down to the wire. You cannot miss a blink, or you might miss everything. In any case, we'll step aside. More action to come from here in Amsterdam. You know the rest. Stick and stay. Don't make me find you.
Welcome to the World Tour.
How about a little Riffa and Raudondvaris Hoptrans? Yes, two teams that have won Masters this year. That's right, Riffa in Shanghai, the most recent winner of the two. But we have been anticipating Lithuania's return back to the World Tour after that bronze medal at the Olympic Games. Out come Riffa again, won their opener over Ljubljana 21-15 because Dennis was a menace. Shout out to my sister Puni McMooney and the missus CC in the building. Dennis the Menace, 16 points. Yes, you heard me right. 16 points for Dennis Donker in that opening win. He's joined by Thibaut Vervoort, Casper Augustinian, and Jonas Forts. No VVO this time. They often switch their roster out, but shout out to the young fella. Nick Sellis has done a great job. There's VVO right there. Done a great job in building this program, formerly known as Antwerp. Brian DeVault still on the men. But I really think, they've proven themselves to be an elite team in 3x3. And they got a chance here. Very much looking forward to this. Raudondvaris Hoptrans again. Our first time seeing them since their run to the final in Lausanne. They finished second, losing to Paris. In 5 Masters played, Raudondvaris Hoptrans have finished 5th or better in 4 of them. So we got 2 of 7 teams to win Masters this year in front of us. I told y'all, the level of this competition is insane. If the World Tour final started today, 7 of the teams would be playing in it. So we got 7 of the top 11 in the World Tour standings, right here, right now. You gotta love it. Murat Shonar and Marek Malashevsky to officiate this one, all smiles. So as they get it warmed up, Chicas, Paulus. Yo, my guys, where my cell phone at, man? Where my cell phone at? That's an insider. I got a lot of friends that are mad at me because my cell phone's been broken for 2 weeks, and it's in repair. And they've been texting me and stuff, and I got no phone, and they're mad at me. That's all right.
You know what time it is, y'all? Check your watch. It is
Lucas,
game time.
I need my phone, man. Anyway, enough of the funny business. Back to work. 10 minutes on the game clock. Back to action. Flight mode falling away, and we'll misfire there. Jonas Ark. You know he's bringing the twos. You know he's bringing the twos. Everything comes in twos. It's Jonas Ark.
2-0.
Jalgis, no good. Pukelis, he is fouled. An absolute monster in the paint, stands about 6'9". Aggressive, and again, a top-level free throw shooter. I think we're looking at 2 top 5 players in all of 3x3 on each respective squad. I would say Pukelis,
yes,
and I would say Donker.
Yes, yes. Those are the centerpieces of the teams for sure. You're right. I like that assessment.
Yeah. Donker kicks it out. Forts. No. Left it bashful. Forts will get it back thanks to the hustle from the Menace over to must-see TV. I like the kicks, bro. Fort sizing up the defense. Oh, the whip. That was a miracle whip. Miracle whip. Did you see that pass?
Yeah, I saw. I'm still in awe.
Oh, my goodness. Jalgis, no good. Man, that might be one of the top dimes of the year.
Yeah.
Evo Knievel. Evaldis Jalgis knocks down the 2. As we mentioned earlier, a little bit of a shocking stat, but he has shot it well from deep this year. 31%. Not too shabby.
No.
Thing is, though, I don't like Raudondvaris' chances in a shootout with Riffa. This is what they do.
Dennis Donker playing the way he does. The man had 16 points in the game.
Crazy. Before. Nope, he will miss it. Oh, Casper Augustinian keeps it alive. And Donker will miss it. 3-3 tie.
Credited to Ulaanbaatar.
The action coming at you from Amsterdam. In case you're just joining us, welcome. Come one, come all. 11th stop of the year. 5 more regular season Masters to come, culminating with the Hong Kong final at the end of November. We just rolling right through 2024, this Olympic year.
Man, every weekend from now on has a tour.
That's right.
And it's going to be lit.
Oh,
Me and
man.
you are going to be riding some camels soon.
I'm actually looking forward to Ulaanbaatar. I can't lie to you. I'm looking forward to it. You've been there. We'll talk about it.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I mean, it's nice.
We'll bring some games to play. Will you go snorkeling if
I'll definitely go snorkeling.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So there'll be another
Paddle boarding.
Okay.
Bring some Uno.
Let's do that.
All right.
All right, cool.
You read a book on the side when we're just doing nothing? No? All right, never mind. That was too much.
Abu Dhabi's on the schedule.
I am.
Yeah, Macau.
Abu Dhabi, Manama.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be
Shenzhen. All of those locations still
Hey,
to
it's going
come.
to be my first time in Hong Kong, too. I've never been.
Great city. You'll love it. Oh, he sets the table for 2, but Forts couldn't deliver. Pukelis will come out. Jalgis will turn the corner. Wait a minute, we got a whistle. Donker. He put Pukelis down?
Hey, you might have gotten hit in a place where you don't want to get hit.
Yeah, well, in the diaphragm possibly, but we'll get another look at it. Oh, yeah, that's just man stuff.
All right.
Can't push that man down like that. Uh-oh, flight mode. He is going to dunk on someone. No, he's not. Not that time.
That challenge by Steiner was incredible.
Took a lot of courage.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen anybody body more people in the last 2 seasons than Modestas Kumpis.
A big reason why my voice is so hoarse is because Kumpis went bananas on Esewune last week at the Yichang Challenger, and I just screamed.
And he told me that Esewune just had to give him props after. He just said, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, he had to, though. But that was mean. That's just nasty.
All right, what's better, to dunk on somebody or to cross somebody over and make them fall?
Well, I would only know one of those two feelings.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead with the dunk.
Well, I actually have experienced both.
You've been dunked on and been crossed?
Wrong. Nice one, but wrong. I've crossed people over and they have touched earth.
And
I've also dunked them in my younger days.
Oh, are you referring to the mixtape material we saw come out of the Olympic camp for NBC against a certain Mr. Chang?
Oh, I'm not even talking about what I did to Vince because I don't want to brag.
All right.
I'm just gonna let Vince tell the story. But I'm 40 now. We played one-on-one, and let's just say he didn't win a game.
I was just hoping you brought the cross.
About the who?
The cross. You're talking about crossing people and making them fall. Like
No. I ain't got Vince yet. Not yet. Meantime, nice hookup.
What you prefer though? You never told me.
Oh, dunk on somebody.
Oh, okay, good.
That is a harder feat, especially body to body. Oh, yeah, I've done it. It's the menace. No, sir. He's offline in this one so far. That one's stolen. Flight mode. You know what this? It's going in. I thought he was gonna dunk it.
It's a hard layup.
Soft dunk, hard layup. Both work. For Vort. Man, it's like his controller went out. Just went right by Kumpis. Mukelis hands it. Jalgis on the run. Scoop-de-doo. Yes.
Jalgis is so efficient and so crafty.
I think he's an irreplaceable member of the team.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And that's just in his first year with the squad, too.
Well, they played together in spurts because of the national team nominations.
Oh, I know.
And credit to Danis and the coaching staff. Oh, my goodness, Dunker dirty! Take that elsewhere! What a sequence! First the crossover, and then it got batted.
Batted? That was some volleyball practice.
Oh, we got to see a replay on that.
Easy money with the money. Rivals Jalgis, 10-7. Still a lot of time.
There's Vavort trying to get loose. Vavort, high arc. And up a bomb from Must See TV.
What a game.
Yes, sir. Vavort can do that for you. He was lights out just a couple of seasons ago. Went to Futian last year, but let's look at this cross. Oh, my goodness. And then that ball obliterated.
He erased that like the Man in Black machine.
No, I don't have that.
Just look at this, please. There you go, sir. Erased.
That was a hell of a block. That's it. That's what that athleticism brings. When you got Kumpis on the floor. That was a hell of a sequence. 10-9 game. We got another good one going on here.
Oh, this was one of the games I had circled at the start of the day. I knew this was going to be the one to decide who was going to win Pool D.
Jalgis, he was high behind the Buchanan screen. Can't hide from that shot. Bad miss. Forts, cross court. For Vort. Up fake, driving, lefty leg.
You know, I got word on what that machine for Men in Black is called.
What is it called?
The nebulizer. And you know who got that word to me? You can probably guess.
Is that my guy Vince Chang?
Obviously, yes.
That's the little bro right there, man.
There you go.
Vince is doing big things, man.
Hey, FIBA, huh?
Yep, FIBA. He's still hosting weddings. He's a natural performer, man. Except for when we're playing against each other one-on-one. That's the only time he doesn't perform.
He sleeps with his cravat, I heard. Whatever that shirt and tie thing is that he wears. I keep forgetting the names here.
Speaking of shirt and tie, he's about his business. Dennis Donker, see what I did there?
Yeah.
See the connection?
No, I like it. Tie it back to the game because I was just distracted.
And then you tied it back to the game.
All right.
Man, this is high level. This is high level commentary, boss. Excellent. Excellent work.
Infotainment.
That's right. The Lithuanian couldn't hit it from outer space. Donker quickly out. Three-man weave. Now Vervoort trying to get past Bukelis, and he will leave that one short. Inside they go to the Lithuanian. Bukelis getting pestered, still has the awareness to find Belavičius.
Sneaks into the back out.
Donker, foul.
And that's going to be a foul.
11-11.
And we tied across the board. Both teams are 11 points. Both teams are 14 fouls.
So Ljubljana, the odd team out. Losers against both of these teams. This is for the 1 seed. And how much does seeding matter on day 2?
A lot.
Matchups, everything.
A lot.
Okay.
I mean, think about it. Even though I think the level of play in this particular tournament is very level. I think there's a lot of good teams. You do want to face the team that comes in second in the other pool because that is the team that has performed worse.
True.
Now, sometimes that's a bad matchup. So I'm not going to say anything about that. But like,
yeah,
that is the team that has played quote unquote the worst.
Let's say Utrecht finishes second in their group.
Yeah.
I don't think people are going to be so excited to play Utrecht in the quarterfinals.
I know.
You see what I mean? So sometimes the records and the numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Ub could very easily finish as a number 2 team and maybe not make it in at all.
Yeah.
And I don't think people are very anxious to see Ub in the quarterfinals either.
No, you're right.
I'm just being devil's advocate.
Well, once you start calculating, though, on first or second in the pool, that's when trouble really starts. So you just want to win every game because, again, that momentum, you want to ride that.
Absolutely. Dennis, spacious. Doesn't hit it. Oh, Belavičius took a poke in the face. Belavičius is still shaken up. And Belavičius, one of the pioneers for Lithuanian 3x3. He was a part of that 2019 Montreal Masters team.
Shaki Gubele.
They were Shaki Gubele. And I think he even won MVP in that tournament.
Really?
Boz, I've covered a lot of
Yeah, I know.
3x3. Sometimes it's not always clear, but I think he won the MVP there. Oh, nice dish.
13-12.
Hopis makes it count.
Jonas Force. He gets it back.
I think he's a, well, not I think, he's a popper too. Mid-range. He's getting medieval on him.
13.
Odestas out from the corner, no good. Kicked out, Forts on the move. Fakes the handoff, instead he wants to go to the post office against Kumpis. He nudges him out of the way, but can't convert on the shorty. We're under 3 minutes to go in a 1-point game. What a pass.
Yeah, and Jaug is, again, so good at creating that separation to make sure that pass is delivered. He can hold off a player better than a lot of guys in this field. They go to this lob to him so many times a game. And it's always money.
He's a dog. Yeah, good hands, good positioning, but for me it was the pass. Just so much touch to drop it right in the breadbasket. 2.5 to go. There's a flush. The ghost floats. Oh, Vervoort will get whistled there. He's not happy about it. He's saying he's flopping on me. He's flopping on me.
Yeah, Vervoort is going to get a warning.
All right, he's been warned. Next one's a technical. Paulis Belavičius will step up to the line. 2:24 on the clock officially. And Belavicius with a smooth stroke. Second one on the way. And same result, bang, bang. Raudondvaris enjoying a 3-point lead right now. Two of the dominant teams in all of 3x3. They cannot lock the locks. Jalkis probably should have took the shot.
Yeah.
He hesitated just
that.
a bit, and that's what ended up costing him.
Yeah, but that's so difficult again about that mid-range shot, especially in this game at 3x3 where it's all about efficiency. You tend to go for the most efficient look. So right behind the 2-point arc and right underneath the basket. And then once you get stuck in no man's land in the midi, that's a shot you never take in practice, really.
Yeah.
You don't practice the mid-range game because you don't want to take the shot. It's less efficient than a layup.
Yes.
And you might as well go for 2.
I got it. But I think this game, you're gonna have to take what you can get.
Yes.
If that's an open look, sure, you'd rather take a 2. But if they're gonna give you 3 feet of space.
No, I fully agree. You have to take the shot, but I got to get back to momentum. If you practice it, it's a shot you're going to incorporate in your game.
Yes.
And you don't want that unless you're really good, like Donko. If you're really good at the mid-range, do it. But if not, if you practice it too much, you're going to incorporate it in your game. And again, a miss from mid-range is going to take the momentum away from your team more than a miss from 2.
Trust me, Boz, I would rather see a drive than a mid-range shot. But if the lane is closed off,
yeah,
you got to get it up there. Oh, it's better to give than receive. Forts is a giver. The gift of giving. Bukele's no good on the hook shot. You do agree with me. That's a saying in America. It's better to give
than to receive. No, I understand.
We say that commonly in the holiday season.
Dutch legend in the game walking behind us.
Who's that?
Big Peter van Pasen played his college basketball days at St. Bonnie's. He's a co-commentator with me for other things. I like him. He was actually the one that called the 3x3 games in Dutch for the Olympics.
Excellent. Well, Vort no good. Maybe he'll come do some guest commentary.
He can get him go on, sure.
This time I'll take the 5-minute break like you did with Worthy.
I figured once I gave him the microphone, I had a couple minutes to snooze. The man talks. We know that.
Well-deserved rest, Boz. You've been at it since this morning.
I took a 15-minute nap earlier, no lie, in the session break. I needed that. But it was, it's been a long but very good day. I'm happy with how things are going.
A little excitement to start the day.
Yes.
Boz was worried I wasn't even going to be. I'm always going to be here.
Yeah, man.
Always, Boz.
Look, I hadn't talked to you in a minute, and then you weren't there when I was there, and I was lost.
Well, you've been here since the Crows were. I mean, the Roosters were.
You're right. I've been sleeping here.
18-17 Riffa. Donker to the ghost. Get and go. Who gonna go 2-0? Jalkis spinning, attacking, putting one up and scoring it on the minute. 50 seconds to go. Forts. Nah, bruh. 45 ticks. Jalkis kicks it. Bukele's thought about the 2 for a moment. Instead, he will try it again. And he won't hit it. Jalkis, give me that. No, give me that. You take this. I'll take that. You take this. Hoop and the harm, and 2 free throws to come that could win it. If you remember earlier, Boz, I was talking about the only weak, I don't want to jinx him, but I said the weakest point of Jalkis' game
is a free throw
is his free throw shooting.
Yeah, he's not hitting a great percentage from the free throw stripe.
He's got 2 in front of him. No, Jalkis is 50% from the free throw line this year. 50%.
First free throw, no good.
I've seen this a bunch on the challenger level. When it matters most, the free throws are something that stick out like a sore thumb.
It's a premium on every possession.
9 points for him, too.
Oh, and he misses them both. I wasn't trying to jinx him. I'm just saying that that's not normal. That was a double negative, but whatever. All right, we got 24 seconds to go. Must-see TV. Nah, bruh. Okay, 19s across the board, boss. 19 points apiece, 19 seconds are left. Both teams are in the penalty, and a 2 could win it.
Yeah, and I have no predictions for you.
All
Look,
right.
both these teams are capable of have capable scorers from the outside. I think you take the shot instead of trying to go for one, because then you give the other team an opportunity, and especially if you're Raudondvaris, you got to go for a 2 here.
I'm going to hedge.
Riffa is lethal from 2.
I'm going to hedge my bets.
Okay, there you go.
I'm going to say either Pukelis is going to get it off some action from the elbow and hit it and step back and hit it 2, or if Dennis gets it, Donker will win it with a 2-piece.
Pick and pop. Watch it.
Well, they defended that well. They defended that well. Jalgis, okay. They take what they get. 6 seconds to go. It's up to the minutes. Dennis over to must-see TV. No! Oh wait, no!
Yeah, Force almost had that go down.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness! Almost doesn't count. I had to take it out to Brandy for that one, but for Fort missed.
Oh, that one was after the time expired.
Yeah, time would expired. It ends up being a 20-19 W for Raudondvaris Hoptrans, who will remain undefeated day 1 and look very threatening.
Yes.
Heading into the quarterfinals tomorrow. Wow, that was a good one. We've had great games all day.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We
We
got
got a little bit of a break coming up too, huh?
That's good because I need to go to the men's room.
There you go. I got the women's game coming up next, so stick around for that.
Okay.
Then we both get a break as the Dutch breaking semifinals for the championship are up. We're going to be back here for the men's section of things at 8:15 with Paris and Lehman lacing them up in Pool C action.
We got another hour, boss?
Oh, yeah. Hour and a half,
we had a
actually.
good-
Well, you got an hour and a half. I got a game.
Okay.
If you want some food, I got some people we can talk to.
Tell Kirsten stop sending all those heart eyes. I'm getting jealous. I'm getting jealous. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right. So we will have an extensive break before we get back to the action. But
Yeah.
like Bob said, 8:15 local time. We'll get Paris and Lehman, our last 3 games of the day. Hey, I'll be watching as a fan, watching the women's action.
All right.
I'll be listening. I know you're going to do great.
Thank you.
I'm going to go enjoy the venue, my friend.
All right. You enjoy yourself. Let me know if you need
I'm
some
gonna see
food.
if I can find Bogdan around here somewhere. He's hiding. All right.
Foto in het midden. Een fotomomentje. En we beginnen.